Hey everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to Good and Ghetto, the pod. It's me, Jim.
And it's me, G. Hey guys.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to the podcast. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? You know what's been stuck in my head? This is how I
What?
should have started the show. Shake that ass, man. Shake that What is shit? I don't even know the lyric. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands
The
on
fact
your
that I love that
knees.
is crazy.
Shake your ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for me. I love that. I said I need that on Spotify.
Black people are gonna black people every time. I love it.
The way that I love that, I can just replay it like it's a real song.
And she's so serious when she sings it.
Bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe.
And we're straight out the gate on you like this, okay?
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Wow.
A great Negro spiritual, you
I
know?
love that. She did an outstanding take. We got some announcements. We got some announcements today, and we're gonna get those rolling. So, to all of our faithful, lovely listeners, you probably already know, but Good and Ghetto is live on the YouTube.
The
Pew, pew, pew,
YouTube.
pew. Booyaka,
We're
booyaka.
so happy.
So happy, y'all. I don't know why I have just been like, the visuals, they've been stressing me out. And I think, full transparency, the visuals have been stressing me out because, like, I originally started my podcast in 2018. Shout out to the OG listeners of the monologue.
Yes.
And at that point, nobody was doing visuals. Like, this was just for people, like, and not a lot of people were listening to podcasts. It was podcasting, and people who listen to podcasts was very niche. And it was just like, get on a mic, talk your jam, upload it to the sound waves, and then,
that's it.
people listening to it. And now, fast forward, and it's like podcasting has turned into this full scale production. And I'm like, baby, the reason that I loved podcasting before, because your girl always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but I was like, I don't want no tripods. I have a real thing against tripods. I don't know what it is.
Really?
I just be like, I'm putting up no tripod.
I
It's just
love
me
a
being
good
special.
tripod.
Yeah, they're fine.
Great.
It's just me being special. It's literally just me being special. But like, I think that I just like was so nervous because I'm like, I don't feel like I have this skill set or the tools to, like, I just don't feel confident in my video production skills. We are in-house production. So I'm like, man, in comparison to everybody else's podcast, comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah,
I was just like, not the visuals, not yet. And literally dropping the visuals that made me so happy. If y'all don't know how many times I've literally watched our YouTube video and our little teaser that's going around on social media as if I did not record the content, like,
but it's so good. Like, it's
so
like
good.
And here's the thing, what I've learned is, like, perfection will also rob you.
Yeah.
Having this sense of, like, wanting to be perfect, it will rob you from showing up. And I think that this year we said, both collectively for Good and Ghetto and also individually, we wanted to be intentional and show up for ourselves in whatever projects that we're working on, even if it means resting, right? Like, I'm just taking a nap. It means showing up for yourself and not feeling like you have to have it all figured out. So I'm super proud of you for posting it and not getting stuck in your head. But I'm also so proud of both of us merging together and being committed.
We own it.
To showing up.
We own it. That's my announcement. We're up on the YouTube. Follow Good and Ghetto. We have our own YouTube page. Follow Good and Ghetto on Instagram. All the links to all where you can find the podcast everywhere: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube. They're all in the bio on the Good Good and Ghetto Instagram, and in
Yes.
my Good and Ghetto, my Good and Ghetto, Lord, and on my personal Instagram. And of course, I'm going to put all the links as well in the description for this
Yes.
episode and every episode going forward, just so y'all know all the places that y'all can find us. Twin, you got any announcements?
The
Anything
only
to
big
share?
announcement, or not even big announcements, it's just Girl Be You. We are officially in the thick of our book club. We have our first meeting. You can join whenever. We're reading Black authors, Black stories. It's going to be amazing. It's a very good book. I can't wait to
I
discuss.
got my book, y'all. I'm joining the book club. I feel like a grown lady. This is a very grown lady. Like, this ain't no kid shit. If you on some little girl shit, you not invited.
That
I'm
way.
sorry.
That
This
way.
grown lady. This some grown lady business we talking about in the book club.
Yes, so I'm super excited about that. What else? I have a special journal that I'm dropping. I'm not going to say the name, but it's going to be great. But just know
Yes.
that we're full of faith and delusion.
I'm
That's all
so
I
excited. Faith and delusion. I almost want to say to put that on the t-shirt because that's good. Faith and
got. Listen, that
delusion.
is where I am living, between faith and delusion. I got a whole lot of faith to dream big, but I have a whole lot of delusion, who is my mischievous cousin, to be like, what if it really
You're
happened?
literally a star. You're
Yeah,
literally a star. Like,
yeah,
I'm magical. I'm a
yeah,
magical fairy.
yeah. That's where I'm at with it. So those are my announcements, and I'm super, super excited about this year. I am easing into this year. I'm just so excited. So
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. What you drinking?
well, today my husband made me an amazing espresso
She
martini.
always embarrassing me. Her drinks always look better. Why mine always got to be in a clinky, raggedy ass can? And that looks really nice and delicious.
Listen, this is like if you want to get fucked up and you want to stay up, okay?
Stay up.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
want to get fucked up and stay up, but they call that a double up. It's a double up. That's a double up right there. Espresso martini, the double up.
Listen, I am going on an espresso martini tour soon. Once I get finished hibernating,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go to all the little happy hours
Got a
and get
little
a
spots.
little.
Everybody got them. Everybody, that's like the drink of the, you know what I'm saying, of the moment. Everybody's doing espresso martinis, and
They're
I
great.
will be joining you in about 7 to 10 business days. I am
You should have been
still
joining me January 1st, but I digress. Go ahead. What are you drinking, twin? What are you drinking?
well. Okay,
Some
well,
bullshit, but go ahead.
next time I'm gonna start because yours always better, and it's really we need to start low and go high.
Oh, okay.
But I'm drinking Recess, a black cherry Recess.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember last week or last episode I said I had a Recess mocktail and I wasn't really fucking with it, but I actually like this. This is my second time buying this. It's a black cherry hemp and adaptogen infused sparkling water. Calm, cool, and collected. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what adaptogens in hemp. What that do?
I
No
think
clue.
people just be getting these mocktails and just like, well, I'm not even gonna go there because everybody need a good mocktail. So
Yeah.
listen, sis, do what you gotta do.
It's not a mocktail though. It's just a
A juice.
antidote to modern times. Yeah, it's water. It's
That's
infused
what
water.
that's what it say.
An antidote to modern times. Antidote.
They just strung together a bunch of damn words.
It's
Cause
a
what?
lot of words on this can, baby. Baby, what do the drink do? Baby, what do the drink do? Y'all ain't telling me shit. With all this Webster
Exactly.
Dictionary on
Wait
here.
a second. It says what? An antidote
An antidote to modern times. What does that mean for me? Am I going up or am I
equals
going down?
juice.
Is this a double
Equals
up
juice.
or is this a bring it? Is this a double up
Equals
or a drop it low?
juice.
Shit.
Who's
Cool,
on
calm,
the
and
marketing
collected.
team over there?
Okay. Cool, calm, and collected. It's a bring it down. It's a bring it down.
Girl.
It's a bring it down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers. I like it.
Cheers.
I like it. Adapt. L. It got L. L. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. It got some shit up in there. Got some shit up in there for sure. Okay. Well, last episode, shout out to everybody who's listening. We going into
Mm-hmm.
2024, we finding us some hobbies. So we'll probably be revisiting that topic throughout the year. So that's what we talked about. A part of that was I told y'all that me and my girl was gonna hop on FaceTime and make us some banana bread together.
Yes.
Because
How did that
baking, we're gonna
go?
see. It was fun. It was very fun to make it. It's like baking really is science because baby, I started mixing all that stuff in that bowl and it went from nothing to something. I said, oh, this a little dough. It was getting all doughy. I'm mixing, I'm stirring, I'm
Yes.
combining. I was
Yes.
combining things,
Yes.
dry ingredients, wet ingredients. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The banana bread came out great. I'll post pictures. The only thing I would say, so for one thing, I found this recipe because again, I'm gonna piss you off every time and do some unnecessary shit. I found this one recipe that said you can replace the butter with applesauce, so I did.
Oh, but I've done that before. I've done that
Right,
because
because
we're
that's the
vegan.
vegans. Yeah, exactly, and it was
Yeah.
fine. So it
Yeah.
tasted fine.
Mm-hmm.
What applesauce got to do with butter? I don't know. I don't know now the science behind how the fuck that worked out. Baby, a apple and a butter don't got nut. That's that sound like a modern antidote. That what they had a summer can? That sound like an antidote for modern times. Replacing butter with applesauce.
Yeah, because that doesn't
How the
make
fuck? Who fucked up so bad one day that they realized that worked out? And then just start telling people, like, I bet y'all ain't know. No, you didn't know. Because what was you drinking that you accidentally put the applesauce in the
sauce.
banana bread and it was supposed to be melted butter? How did we get there? Somebody fucked up one day. I'm just saying.
Should have turned the air on because
I'm
my
screaming.
I feel like a old lady.
Somebody, I'm just saying, some shit don't be making sense, and I be
That's
liking to
all.
know. I be liking to know a little bit of the background. I be liking to know a little bit of the background. You know what I also want to know? You know how you gotta like sign for
Mm-hmm.
certain packages. Who fucked up? Who was still a mail back in the day so bad that they start saying we gotta now
This
niggas
got
gotta
to be
sign.
certified.
Now this gotta be signed. I gotta leave a sticker on the door because motherfucking John
Well,
Dalio.
I mean, before the laws were in place, like, you got to think about it. It was crazy. Think about the type
Yeah.
of fraud people were doing, like,
Yeah.
and not being tracked, especially, like, if I'm into the crime shows. Like, when there was no forensic, people was getting
Yeah.
away with all types of stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
Now
Lawless
they got
times.
digital footprint is when you go on Facebook
That's
or when
very
you're on
true. You can't
Instagram.
get away with shit these days.
Listen,
You can't get away with nothing. And hey, don't you ain't hear it from me, but I heard they locking niggas up for that PPP this year. Yeah, what I heard is that this year they coming at the y'all for them PPPs. They know you did it. I just want they know it was you. You used your
listen,
social security number to steal that
and and,
money.
and here's the thing: for the people who have the LLCs, because I'm one of those people, because I got a real LLC. To the
Right.
people who
Right.
lied and said that you had an LLC, baby, if you don't file certain paperwork by the end of the month, it's a $500 fine per day, up to 10K. They're gonna
People
get
be
you one way or the other.
y'all be out here lying. You got a whole business that got an Instagram page, you got a TikTok, you got a business card. Y'all be you and you can't even spell IRS. And it's an acronym.
And let me just say this: we ain't gotta stay here because this is not our topic for the week. But I was watching somebody on Instagram and they were like, I ain't even know that I can't use the Cash App for my business. And they didn't
Mama,
shut me down there investigating me.
mama, you got to report that income,
You
baby.
have to report that, and you
Freedom
have to
ain't
have a
free. The fuck
business
y'all
account.
know what's going on? You got to report that income. They're
Baby,
going down. You guys are going down. I'm sorry, and I know y'all don't have nothing to show. It's really unfortunate because they gonna come to y'all and take y'all to jail for that $20,000 that you stole in 2021, and baby, you don't have a penny to prove it. The money is gone. You ain't invested in shit. You ain't got nothing but a Gucci belt and a motherfucking phone.
that's the title. That's the title. A Fendi belt and a Gucci thong.
What is wrong? Listen, I don't even know
But you
how I
know
got here.
what? This is why it's so important for people to just calm the fuck down. Like everything that's like
Yeah.
accessible is not the thing that you should be doing. No, there is no get rich scheme.
Yeah.
You said something a long time ago, and again, we are just here shooting the breeze. You said life cannot be one continuous hookup. People be looking for hookups all the time. Hey, you got to get out here in the field and work.
Just forever finessing. You ain't did
Forever.
nothing legitimate in 10 years. You're going to jail. The people just got to get caught up on their files. They just got to get caught up on their paperwork, but it's all there. The record is that, baby, you're not slick. You're not
At all.
slick. The people is just lazy and overworked and underpaid. They're gonna get you.
Oh, they're definitely going to get you. And they're
So I
watching
don't
you. And
know.
that's what
They're
but we don't.
watching.
Okay, but go ahead.
They're watching. No, they're watching. I don't, I know some people who hit on the PPP, and maybe I would be a little bit more empathetic, but get the PPP and they give me a dome.
Not one red cent.
Y'all done hit the PPP and ain't give me a dime while I was over there in that raggedy ass country fighting for your freedom. Y'all over here
Stealing.
and
Because
ain't
that's
give me
really
a
what it is.
dime.
That's really what it is. You know they have a list. You know that list? You can look at people's names to see who all got it.
No.
I'll send it to you later, twin.
Right.
You
Let me
can
see,
look
just in
them
case
up.
somebody put my shit on there, like they did on BS High. Did you watch BS High? And that man took out all the PPP loans in them little boy name.
And he really acted like he didn't do nothing.
He
And
said,
was
"Do I look like a con artist?
Yes, you do.
You look like you need your ass beat. Like you look like a lot of things, and con artist is on that list at the
Definitely. Top 3.
top 2 and not 2.
That was
That
crazy.
was
Okay.
crazy. I can't believe that really happened. Okay, well, because we'll be here forever. Today, guys, we're gonna talk about something in our chit
Wait.
chat. Wait,
Hold on. We did not talk about this focaccia bread because I wanted to tell you
we
about this shit.
did not talk about your focaccia bread. Please forgive me. I would love to hear. Thank you.
It was one big fucking fail.
Fuck. Fuck. It's not what I wanted to hear.
Or this could be the title. The focaccia. Okay, here's the thing. In my defense, this is my first time baking any sort of bread, okay?
Mm-hmm.
TikTok will make you believe that you could do anything, all right? And I am completely guilty. I think that I think baking is completely different from cooking because, as you stated before, it is a sheer science.
You can't be
You
adding a
have
little pinch
to,
of this and a little pinch of that.
yeah, you have to put more olive oil than you think. You have to you have to stick to one particular recipe, right? So in the middle of my recipe, I went to another recipe because I wanted to like see what it was going to be. All in all, what I will say is if I do it again, I will have more olive oil. I will use the herbs and garlic because I think that makes a difference in the taste of it, and use more salt because everything came out fine, but it was just like I think bread is it's a very
Like
interesting thing.
making bread looks
Yeah,
hard, like actual bread, not like
yeah,
a dessert bread or a loaf bread like I did, but making actual bread and it got
yeah,
to poof and it got to do all that and
yeah,
use
yeah,
that looks hard. You
yeah,
did an advanced level
yeah.
thing. The problem is you didn't use the goddamn applesauce. That's the problem. You used
No,
that butter. You was using that butter and the oil, and you should have been using that goddamn applesauce.
no, because that's not what the recipe
Yeah.
calls for. I think I
Oh.
need to when you're baking, that's my lesson. If you're
Mm-hmm.
baking, you have to stick to that recipe down to a T.
Yeah, because
Don't
all
be
those
changing shit.
ingredients all the
That's what I
ingredients
think.
go together in the
Mhm,
recipe. Is like, you know what I mean? That recipe is
mhm.
meant for a certain amount of baking powder, a certain amount of this, a certain amount of
Yes,
that. So you definitely, it is a science, it is an equation, and everything got to equal what it got to equal in order for that thing to come out and be.
absolutely.
Damn.
But I'm gonna try it
Focaccia
again.
sound hard though. Did you do the thing where you put your fingers in it?
Yes, it was very interesting. It was very
Mm,
cool. I liked what I did like about it is that
yeah.
it calms me.
I love
Cooking
that. I
and
want to make bread,
baking.
but I'm scared.
No, you should do it. You should
I'm
totally do it.
I'm
Totally do it.
scared. And and
No,
and,
do
and
it.
did it have to poof?
Yes. So you do the dough, you do the dry ingredients, which was like the flour
Mm.
and the salt, which is where I should have added more salt and a little bit of sugar. And
Mhm.
then the wet ingredients is the warm water.
Mhm.
I didn't have honey, so I like use something else. I used agave, which you don't do, and then the
Mm.
active dry yeast. So when you add those together, you mix it together. You have to let it sit, and it'll rise.
Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
bread
it's
is a
more.
little too, you
I
know.
love it. It was a great experience, though. I'm definitely gonna do it again.
Okay. I support you in
Yes.
that. I'm definitely going to continue down my baking journey as well. I don't know what I'm going to bake next. I think she said she wanted to do cookies, like some kind of cookies from scratch. You know, I'm not a sweets person. With like
Hmm.
I don't really do the sweets too much. So, we'll see, but yeah, we might do a little cookie or something next
Yeah, just
time.
I think that's cool. You can always bake them and give them away.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I also been making my lattes. I make a mean brown sugar latte. So yeah, my lattes definitely been busting, but because I don't have an actual espresso machine, I've been making them with like my espresso pods in my Nespresso machine, which is
Hmm.
good.
Hmm.
So I used to have a Keurig. The Nespresso is made to make espresso drinks. It's like the espresso pods, which is like they're smaller and they only make for a shot of espresso or a double. They're really, really good. Now I like a latte every now and again, but I like coffee. I like
Yeah,
the taste of coffee, and lattes be too milky for me sometimes.
yeah.
Like,
That's why I
and
never get them.
they require a lot of milk. Like, you want to make lattes at home, you have to have a lot of goddamn milk. And
Yeah,
because I'm irritated, I buy $7 ass almond milk and oat milk, and baby, I don't have time to be filling up half a goddamn. I don't even know how much that
yeah.
is, but the cup this
It
big, it be this much
it's a
almond milk in there.
lot of milk. It's a lot of milk. It's a lot of milk.
So I don't make them that much for myself, but that man love them. And then he was talking about make me a big one. You got some big money? Cause I'm about to put a tip jar on this counter. Talking about make me a big one. We would have went through damn 3 things of almond and oat milk in a
Two
week.
things of milk.
The hell?
So yeah.
So this week's chit chat that we're gonna
Yes.
have, I want to talk about something that honestly I don't really have a lot of knowledge on, but I'm curious to know like what your thoughts on. So I
Mm.
want to talk about personal style and like
Mm.
fashion sense, and just everybody does get ready with me, which I have said publicly on this show before. Some of y'all needs to get ready alone. Some of y'all need to stop inviting us to get ready with y'all because them outfits be mid. Like
Fitting terribly.
Huffington Post, please don't. I don't need to see no more graphic tees tucked in on the left side. Okay. Um, but yeah, I want to talk about personal style. So like for me, I am tall, like a taller lady, long
Hmm.
limbs, and I've always been athletic built. But as I'm getting older, getting my womanly curves and things like that, I feel like I have to, not that I have to completely change my style, but I have to
Yeah.
buy clothes that fit me differently. You know what I mean? And not just in like sizes and stuff, but like my body proportions are different now, which kind
Mm.
of just has me thinking about like, okay, well, what is my style? Like I haven't really like went through my closet and like pulled out everything in a long time and really analyzed like, is this something I still wear? Is this something I still
Yeah.
like? Is this something that, even still fits the kind of like clothes that I wear now? So I've been trying to figure it out, and like of course I end up on this side of TikTok sometimes. and there's this like little style called what is it called? Oh, tomboy femme is what it's
Really?
called. Yeah, it's called
Mm,
tomboy femme, and it's some shit some white girls made up, but I kind of like it. And it's ultimately like a baggy pants, but not like baggy like Aaliyah, just like a wide leg, just like a
yeah.
looser fit pants, a baggy denim with maybe even like a t-shirt or maybe
Yep.
even like a looser shirt. And then you have like some kind of like feminine accessory. So maybe like a ponytail heel or something like that,
Mm,
like a little
cute. That's cute.
ponytail sling back heel is what's
Mm,
really in for this because the pants pretty much cover it. So you just kind of get that sling back, but they like look, they short though. They not like stiletto. So it's like a comfortable or even like a loafer type vibe. And then
yeah.
like a leather jacket and a baseball hat. So it's like this combination
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like super casual, but you dress it up with like a real nice handbag, a nice little shoe, something other than a sneaker, or even if you do a
For
sneaker, like
sure.
a really like thin, like casual sneaker or something like that. And I'm like, I kind of like that vibe.
Yep.
I like a looser denim. I've never really been into the whole like, I never in my life, and I will pay somebody money if they can find a picture or any kind of proof of me ever wearing a motherfucking pair of jeggings. I have hated jeggings since the beginning of time. I don't want no leggings with no denim stitch printed on them in a fake pocket. Y'all used to piss me
I
off
don't think
to
I ever
the
wore
nth
jeggings.
degree. Get them
Terrible.
jeggings and all they got is two pockets on the ass in a pocket that's sewn clothes on a that would I'm like, why are you wearing that? I
It-
hate
it-
jeggings. I hate jeggings. I hate jeggings. I have always hated jeggings.
yeah,
Give me some leggings or give me a real piece of
yeah,
denim.
yeah, for sure. For sure.
I have never liked that. I never really got into like the Fashion Nova jeans either, like the BBL jeans that's super stretchy and high waist and they crunch your ribs and you look like you ain't got no ribs and they give you that whole like silhouette, which they look good on women who dress that way and the bodycon
Yeah.
and who got but that has just never been, I don't feel comfortable so constricted and everything is
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
tight
Yeah, for
and all
sure, for
that.
sure.
I like hard denim. I like denim that's a little stiff. Denim that, you know what I'm saying?
Don't
It's
give
a
me
little
no give.
it can get a little cold if you catch a little chill on if the wind hit it the wrong way. That's what I like, a hard denim. I don't want all that stretchy elastic ass. Just wear something else. Sorry,
Right.
I got on a tangent.
No,
Um
understood.
but yeah, so like I'm trying to figure out like what my personal style is. I live in hoodies and sweatshirts. Even y'all
Yeah.
see like for y'all who are watching the visuals, like I'm almost always in a hoodie. I'm almost always in a hoodie or in a crew neck because it's like my comfort. I saw this
Mhm.
video that said like this girl who always records TikToks in like the same couple sweaters. She's like, this is my emotional support sweater. I'm like, I feel that.
But yeah,
Feel that.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah. So I don't
So
know. What
I
about
think that
you?
like so as you were talking, I was like, even when we were like thinking about this topic for this week, I was like, that's really interesting because I feel like when I was younger, I was always trying to be like that fashion girly, but it never really worked for me. But also
Mm-hmm.
remember that fashion way back in the day. I'm talking like I graduated college '06. So like
Mm-hmm.
I was like outside working in corporate around like '07 when we were still wearing like
Mm-hmm.
blouses and like dress pants to
Mm-hmm.
the club and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for me, I think my style was attached to who I was as a person at the time. I was
Mm-hmm.
trying to be something. I was trying to kind of navigate and find my way and all those things. So, and I grew up in church too. So it was very much
Yeah.
like, I want to be like church girl, but I want to be
Classy
like
lady.
classy.
Yeah.
And my mother always told me, she was like, never be, don't go with the fads. Make sure you have something that's like a staple piece that will last. So
Mm-hmm.
I always had like back in the day before Zara became what it was, excuse me, I always used to go to Zara and get like their blazers because they would
Mm-hmm.
last so long. They would last
Yeah.
for years and years and they never went out of style. And it's kind of the same now a little bit, not as
Mm-hmm.
much. But now that I'm older, I have given up a lot of like wearing heels and stuff. Like I am
Mhm.
definitely on my Tabitha Brown with if I have
Yeah.
to wear a dress, it needs to be something that's comfortable. I don't like wearing jeans per se.
Mhm.
And because I work from home, I'm very much like I have to put an effort into finding something to wear. But
Yeah.
I'm not the girl that's gonna spend $1,800 on a jacket either. Cause I'll
Yeah.
go to Walmart and
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says. I will go to Walmart, I will go to Target, I will get a cute sweater, I will pair it with something. I'll even go to the thrift store and
Yeah.
find something really cute because I have never been that girl to be like, oh, I gotta get this sweater. I gotta get when everybody's doing the essential Gotti's essential
Oh,
sweatshirts,
yeah. Fear
which
of
they still
God.
wear. Yeah, and I think it's
Yeah.
great. I think it's a
Yeah.
nice sweatshirt, but I'm not paying $75 for a sweatshirt that in two
Yeah.
months y'all gonna have a new one back out. You know what I mean? I can't get with that. And I don't go enough places to be like, oh, I need all of these things. You know,
Right.
I just get
That
things that
part.
are very much, yeah, I get stuff that's like comfortable. I get a cute little black dress if I have to go to a nice little gala. If I
Yeah.
have to go to a wedding, which I have to go to a lot of weddings this year, it's definitely going to be, this is probably bad, but buy it and return it because I'm not keeping this stuff. I'm not
Do
keeping,
what you gotta do.
I'm not
You
keeping
ain't
it.
gonna be doing the Tamia slide.
Like,
Not in that dress.
absolutely not. So I think for me, and then to your point of like body type, I've
Mm-hmm.
always, first of all, I used to run track. So I've always been like small on top, athletic body.
Heavy on the bottom. I'ma say it. Twin got that
A little bit. Yeah, yeah.
dragging that wee yeah.
Depending on if I'm working out and like squat, it can vary. But what I
Don't
will
be. Sorry,
and
she's a married lady.
but also it's genetics, right? So my mom has a big ass.
Don't
Okay.
be.
It's that thing is wide, okay?
I
And
concur.
so
I've seen it
I so
respectfully.
I wear things according to my body type, right? Like I cannot wear pants that don't give enough give in my ass. I can't
Yeah.
wear things that like I used to wear like the Old Navy rock star jeans, which were
Mm-hmm.
great when I was younger. Now I can't wear that because my body is changing.
Jeans are hard, and I never used to like.
Yeah.
Jeans are hard. Jeans has been the biggest struggle for me because, unlike you, I love jeans. I love jeans. Like if I'm going out somewhere, I love to wear jeans casually. I like to dress jeans up. I like jeans. But now that I'm filling out, I'm like, oh, this is why some women need curvy jeans because jeans are not made to
Mm.
squish thick thighs and ass into. They are
And
literally not
honestly,
made for it.
sorry to cut you off, but honestly, a lot of the clothes made are for white women. It ain't for us.
It ain't for no help.
Because, baby, let me tell you something. I've always struggled with getting them up over the thighs.
That's where I'm at right now.
Because
I
once I get the thighs, I can look at a pair of pants and be like, nah, I ain't doing that.
I'm not getting in there. I'm not getting
And then when I gained weight during the pandemic, baby, I was wearing stretch pants for 2 years.
it. Janice, like this is a very hard transition for me because this
Mm.
has not been my experience. I am very used to being just long and lanky, and I've never.
But
I go back and look at.
you can.
I got a man, and yeah, you think I'm thick, but I'm thicker. Okay, like it's been like a transition. Like I understand going up and down in pant sizes because just like you put on a little weight, blah blah blah. But the jeans not getting over the thighs is a very new experience for me, and it's a little bit of a mind. Like I'm like,
I was
wait,
just about to say that because it'll make you question yourself, like your body type, like who you are, like, oh my God, I'm so fat, I'm this and I'm that. But also, Jemiah, hold on. Also, when my mother told me this, when you hit these certain ages,
uh huh,
25, 30, 35, 40, your body is making all types of
Mm.
changes. So you like when I was 30, when I
Yeah.
hit 30, I was like, whoa. When I hit 35, life changed. Maybe I'm 40 and I'm like, this stomach jump. Oh, it is
It ain't
crazy.
doing what it used to. It's
No.
crazy.
But you have to adjust to that. But the pants up over the thighs thing, that's a very real thing.
And I'm pissed about it because last year I was like, this is my year of like exciting pants. I was like, this is a year that I'm gonna invest in pants. Like pants are gonna be my thing. I've always like so like I'm with you on the side of I've never really had a very like expensive taste. Like I've
Mm.
never been like I need designer this luxury like
Yeah,
boom blah
yeah,
blah da, da, da. Like that has never been my thing. But I have always loved sweats. I've always loved sweaters, sweats, jogging pants, like joggers, even on the designer side. So like I don't wear Fear of God. I don't wear essentials. But if there is like I've spent a nice bag on like nice Nike
yeah,
sweatpants,
yeah,
nice
yeah, yeah,
track pants, things like that. Or if there's a designer that I come across, especially if it's a black designer and they have quality, just kind of like athletic wear, I will spend that because that's my style. I'm a little bit of a tomboy and I got a lot of gym shoes, a lot of Jordans, and a lot of all that. So like when I do want to bust a little fit, I like to have me just a nice little
yeah,
statement hoodie, some statement
yeah.
joggers or something like that. Boom. So I have spent money on that. Pants have always been my thing, but last year I was like, "Oh my god, you don't need any more joggers. You don't need any more athletic wear. Get you some good denim pants, a good pair of cargos." And so I like spent money on quality jeans and quality pants and like fun pants and stuff like that because I'm like, I don't want to go fast fashion. I bought these. I got a pair of jeans from Guess that I love. They like these ripped jeans. They a perfect fit. They so cute on me. Baby,
You can't wear
I
'em.
can barely get them jeans past my kneecaps.
But also too, here's the beautiful thing about personal style though. I
Pissed
think that
about
we
it.
live in a time where if you want to wear sweats all day long, you can
100%.
and throw a coat on or throw a blade. You know what I mean? Like I think
Throw a
that
coat
the
on. I need a
world
coat.
has
I need a coat.
yeah, I think the world has changed so much, which is a good thing that more people are welcoming the sense of like, all right, if you don't want to wear jeans, prime example, like I said earlier, Tabitha Brown, she will
Mm-hmm.
wear a floor length dress and have some gym shoes on. I'd be like, that's what I'm talking about.
Live.
Because I
Live.
just feel like wearing the high heels, if that's people's thing, go for it. But I also think that a chunky heel is nice too.
Yeah.
Having a not a wedge shoe like back in the day, but just loafers are nice.
Yeah.
Just finding
Yeah.
what works for your body. And even if you want to
Being
wear
comfortable.
yeah, and if you want to wear sweatpants all the time, I say have at least 3 to 4 pairs of jeans that that will go well with a nice outfit.
Yeah.
That's it. And don't be going
You
cry.
gotta be comfortable. You gotta be
Yeah.
comfortable in whatever you wear because the confidence comes from the comfort. Like if you're wearing something that even if it looks good on your body and everybody, because this is how it is for me. I like heels. I just have extremely flat feet and
Mm,
beat up knees. Like I can't comfortably walk in them. If I could comfortably
mhm.
stomp in them, baby, I would. These legs, baby, this stallion in a high heel, it looks delicious. Okay,
I
if I
can't do
could,
it
I
no more.
would. If I
I
could, I
can't.
would, but I literally can't. And I look good in all my other, like you said, the chunky and the mule and
Yeah,
all the other
yeah, yeah,
things that
yeah,
are a little bit
yeah.
more comfortable. But what I also realize is that when I wear things, for instance, like little bodycon dresses, so sometimes these girls be wearing these dresses that got 17 different cuts and slits, and you just one exhale away from your whole titty being out. I do not understand how y'all like it looks great, but how do y'all
But
exist
it's such a
wearing them
lie though.
clothes?
But that's because it's such a lie. And that's my thing. If I can Let me tell you something. I'm vegan, but I still will tear some food up. If I
Yeah.
can't go outside and if I go to dinner and I can't have 2 drinks comfortably and eat a sandwich or something, babes, don't ask me out. I've gotten to the point that I don't care about what my stomach look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because flat for what? People are like, don't eat
They
bread,
it's
don't
gonna
do
be
this
all
because you
right.
want to look good in the dress. bitch, I look good if I had a bread or not.
And what about it?
Who
And what
cares?
about it? I swear,
You
that's
know,
me. I definitely don't care.
like, and that was one thing. I know we're talking about style and all that stuff. For my wedding, I was like, when I first started planning, I was like, oh my God, I need to drop 20 pounds. I was like dead set on dropping 20 pounds.
Mm.
I got engaged. We got engaged in December. By January, I was like, yeah, I'm not dropping nothing. I'm gonna just go work out. I was like, why? I'm
We
gonna look
just
like a
gonna keep this right where it's at.
yeah, because I'm gonna look like a totally different person. And then when I
Yeah.
take photos, and then by the time I come back home from the honeymoon, people gonna be like, yo, you didn't even look like yourself. It's just way too much pressure
You've been
to be
transformed 6 times between the engagement and the honeymoon.
listen. Listen. And I think that has a lot to do with personal style too. Like
Yeah.
finding what you're comfortable with, understanding that your body is gonna change,
Yeah.
and listening to your body.
Yeah.
If
You
you
have
don't want to
to
be stuffed in some jeans, take that shit off.
take it off. And that's just where I'm at. I'm just like, dang, as much as I love all these amazing jeans that I bought last year, they are uncomfortable. And I'm not about to stuff myself in it. Ain't nothing worse than having some pants on that's too tight, especially at the button. That damn button about to pop. It's gonna be a
And when it
damn
be
murder scene.
sitting up at and you just be like, God, dog, I
Yeah.
can't even breathe.
It's so uncomfortable. And I got waist beads too. It just be too much. I got waist beads and a belly button
No,
ring.
what the hell does waist beads do? Never got into it.
So waist beads, I've had my waist beads since about 2021. I've never taken them off. So like I'm not deep into like the ancestral connection to the
Here we
South
go.
African, West African of it all. Okay. But what I will say is that when I went to get my waist beads, I went with a couple of my friends. They came to LA. They wanted to do it. I was like, okay, cool. And then the lady was explaining, and it's like people get waist beads for different reasons. For some people, a cultural reason, like some, Caribbean and African, and I'm sure other cultures outside of the African diaspora, there's cultural connections to waist beads. And then they're also just like a tool for mindfulness as well and like awareness of your body. So I kind of wear them for that. And so
So you
like when
never take
you
them off?
I've never taken them off since I got them tied because I don't have. So you can get waist beads tied, and then there's people who just buy them and they just clip on and off, and they like have elastic. So mine are like traditional waist beads. They're tied. They don't have elastic, so they don't give. And so the idea of them being a tool for mindfulness and for awareness of your body, when you eat you get full, right? Your stomach feels when you get bloated and things like that, and them beads gonna tug because they're not, it's not elastic, it's like a hard string, or I don't know exactly the technical term for what they
Oh, I
use to
never
tie it.
knew that. I didn't understand why people
Yeah,
would use
so
them.
they don't, for me at least, and for the woman who ties, like when you go to someone who actually ties waist beads, and you pick the colors and all that according to like the chakras and all that, which I kind of be liking, like the emeralds and the jewel, not the jewels, the gemstones and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff. Like I don't know, I think stuff like that is kind of cute sometimes too. And so you pick certain color combinations, and you pick certain stones and things like that that go in alignment with what you want out of life. Green means prosperity. This color means protection and things like that.
Wow.
And so I have three different sets. And they all have like different color combinations that mean different things. And mine don't move. And when I first got my waist beads, they was below my navel. And then I went and got deployed, and them things was damn near about to fall off of me. I got so skinny from my deployment. And now them things above me, I'm trying to get them back down. So it's kind of like a cool way to
Oh,
gauge how
so you
your
will
body.
gauge. Okay.
hmm
I
So
don't know
that's
if I
that.
want that
Like this, like
pressure.
waist management
But
kind
can't
of.
you see it through your shirts and stuff?
Sometimes, depending on what I wear, if I wear something like super tight and if they're super high, like originally where I got mine tied at, I got them tied below my navel, like really sitting on my waist. So almost any pair of pants is going to cover those up. But
Got
now I've gained weight and they are a lot higher. So sometimes, depending on what I wear, if I wear like a really tight dress or something like that, you can see them. And I can't like, I don't wear them over my clothes because they're tied. They're on, like, you know what I mean? I can't,
yeah, 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 yeah. Because it's underneath. Okay.
where
But it's really thin though, right?
some people have waist beads that they can take on and off, and they wear them over their clothes, like as a fashion accessory. Like some people just wear them as an accessory too, like how people used to wear body chains and shit. Like
Yeah, yeah,
some
yeah,
people
yeah.
also just wear them as an accessory, which is cool. Like there's just a bunch of reasons behind the
Wow,
waist
I did
beads.
not know that. That makes so much sense. See, this
Yeah,
is why
so
you
it's
don't
kind of
judge stuff and
nice.
you just ask. Just ask
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah. I like mine. At the time, I was like, I wanted something semi permanent. And it was between like, am I ready for a tattoo or should I just get waist beads? So because I was scared to get a tattoo, I just
Right.
got waist beads. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep them on for as long as I can.
Hmm.
And I haven't taken them off yet. But then I got a tattoo like a year later. I got a tattoo when I got back from my deployment.
But so when you
So
want to take them off, say you don't want to have it no more, you just cut the string off.
you have to cut them, and then those beads are just they just all fall off. You know what I mean? Like it's no way
Mhm.
to
Got you. Just save them.
put
I got you.
that exact set back on. You'll have to just
Got
go
you.
get a whole new set retied.
Got you.
Deal. Say all that to say,
Okay.
my ass done gained weight. These waist beads be damn near at my neck, about to strangle me. So I can't got time to wear no goddamn tight pants. That be it be too much going on. I think I'm
Too much.
definitely someone who prioritizes comfort over aesthetics or over like I'm never necessarily trying to like be the best dressed in the room like da 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 because I also am just I'm a striking person. I know this about myself.
Yeah.
Like if especially if I got on heels, I'm just a tall
Mm-hmm.
chocolate woman with locks. Like anything I wear, it's gonna be honestly it's me. It's gonna hit no matter what. So I don't really dress for other people. I dress to feel comfortable. And I have learned that in times I've tried to force myself to be in my hyper feminine bag and wear like super short things, super tight things, and really
Yeah.
like accentuate the curves and all that. And then I feel so like it looks good,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel so uncomfortable in the clothes that like my posture and my like physical being is so
Mm.
uncomfortable. I'm just sitting so tight and constricted and I can't really move and have full range of motion in my body. It's like you can't even get the outfit off all the way because I'm like my body language is so off because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not comfortable in the clothes. So I'm a lot more committed to one, understanding my body shape as it's changing and buying clothes that I like, that I think look good, but that also fit my body in a way that I can comfortably move in them and be confident in them. And I'm
Yeah.
trying to like not just completely lean into my tomboy thing. I think sometimes us tomboy girls get a little lazy and we be like, yeah, I'm just like a tomboy. I just wear jeans.
Yeah.
I just wear jeans and gym shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
tomboy.
Yeah.
I just hoodies. Like, get off my back. It's like, girl, you could try. You you could try. You don't have to
But
wear
that's
the
why I think
Jordans with
throwing like that
everything.
jacket on with it, or like the cap, or like
Yeah.
some big hoop earrings, or like a set of
Hmm.
chains or something like that. I think it'll just, like you were saying earlier,
Or
just
even just
change
a face
up
of
the look.
makeup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think that's cool. But also, just like you said, staying true to yourself though. That's what's most important.
Yeah. And I can't do nobody's makeup. That's why I'm like, I gotta figure it out with the clothes or something because I'm just a girl, but I'm like barely because I don't have to do nobody's makeup. You see what this hair looking like? It's
But
gonna
the
be in a top
minimal look
knot.
is
Like,
cute though. If you just do like a lip and some like a tinted moisturizer, you're fine.
yeah,
Nobody, you know what I mean? Like it's not like the
I'm a
girls that
BB
be.
cream queen. Thank you.
And I mean, your skin is already glowing, so you don't need to be doing
Thank
all the
you.
contouring stuff. So,
Yeah, I
but
just let it be. I just let it be. I have a very simple little beat that I do when I need to, a little BB cream, a little concealer, a little
that's
mascara,
it.
and we gonna a little bronze. I don't even know if it's bronze. I just be put some shit that shimmer and shine a little bit right up on there. I think it's highlight. Actually, I think it's highlight.
Yeah, that's a
Cause
lot. I don't even do that.
I just do a little bit of that sometimes, and that's it. This hair, but I have a little bit of fun with my hair sometimes, but like I be limited in what I could do because I be in uniform every day, so I can't like do
Mm.
colors and crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I really need my nails done.
Listen,
I've
press
been
on nails
bad
be
about it.
working because that's what I got
Oh,
right now.
where's the press ons? Oh, I wears the press ons. I actually
Yeah.
prefer them because I'm in uniform every day. I can't have color on my
Mm.
nails. So I could go and get like a nude or whatever. But why pay all that money to get a nude Gel X when I could just wear my regular nude nails to work, my regular bare nails to work, and when I'm ready to go out, I throw that pressy on. I be right down at that beauty supply getting them pressies.
But you know, they say Amazon got some that are really cute that I
Every
think I want to try because I
time.
like the little stiletto nail. So we're gonna try that one out.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I actually added press on nails to my list of hobbies because
Mm.
there's some girls who go crazy with the press ons and they buy
On
their
that
own
TikTok,
little
yes, the
drill
drill, yeah, with
and
the
they be
glue, and
going crazy. They buy
they
the
go under
good
the light.
ones. Yeah, they be buying
That's
the
where I
good
got that
stuff.
from, off of Amazon.
hmm I
I'm
added
like,
that
yeah,
to my list of hobbies. I said I might be able to get into that
yeah,
because that's the
save
nail
some
shop
money.
is ridiculous. The prices,
Out of control for subpar work.
and I don't like that. I don't know what y'all saying. Y'all talking about me? I'm paying a
Rewind
lot of
that
money. I'm paying a lot of money to be talked about. I don't know.
back. Oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh.
Some.
I agree.
Okay, my question,
I agree.
my question on style for you.
Mm.
Do you have do you have a signature item? Like do you have a signature thing that you like? This is my go. When I'm busting a fit, I always gotta have me a nice, what is it, like accessory, like a pair of glasses, a bag. Are you big on the shoe? Like what's your like unique token item that you like? If anything on me gonna be right, it's gonna be this.
I would have to say again, I am not the girl that's gonna come out and have like the expensive bag, the expensive shoes. I do want to be able to have that quiet luxury. I was just telling my husband like
Mm-hmm.
I want the quiet when I walk past you, you smell my perfume, like that bitch smell expensive. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
want.
I
Like,
get that.
oh gosh, it's my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I don't have it yet, right? I just think that when I put my clothes on, I just exude my personality. I think the one thing which is my signature is my lip.
You
And I
do
know
have a
that
good
sounds
lip.
crazy,
Mm-hmm.
but my red lip is like my go-to. And here's the thing. I thought about this and I might do a podcast about this and maybe a Patreon. I don't know. But I think the reason that I am very much red lip girl is because growing up in church, we were told that we could not wear red lipstick, that
Mm-hmm.
it was like a scarlet letter. I always shied away from colors as a young girl because I was very insecure. I didn't think dark girls like me could wear, and I'm not
Mm-hmm.
even dark, but when I grew up, I was
But yeah,
considered a dark girl. And I think that my red lip is a signature to like show that like bitch, I'm taking up all the space in this room. If you do
period.
not like it, then sorry. And I think even more now that I am getting settled into the fact like what do I have to lose by just
Right.
being myself? I think for me, with whatever outfit I wear, it's gonna be great. I'll probably have to talk myself up, like hype myself up in the house, like, girl, you look good. It's fine. It's fine. But as soon as I put this red lip on, I mean, I can have hair down. I can have my
Can't
bun. I
tell
can
you a
have,
thing.
bitch, I'll be outside like, what?
Who's talking to
They said,
me?
they said, what? Baby. And this is like my go-to. This might be another thing that I might do is like do like
Ooh,
let me
lip
try this
bar.
way. The lip bar, it's black owned, it's vegan.
Yup.
Melissa Butler and her partner were on Shark Tank and they
Mm-hmm.
denied them and did not want them to have this lipstick company told them that they would look like colorful cockroaches. And now she's out here just shutting the game down.
Why would they say that
Yeah.
to them?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Kevin actually, Mr. Wonderful, who I
The damn audacity and gall.
he said they would be colorful cockroaches and he would not invest any money in them. And Melissa Butler actually has a flagship store in Detroit, Michigan. I love it.
Wow, because your lip always a hit, never a miss.
You, even
Meanwhile,
for my
I be
wedding
over
day.
here like I need a little bit of Vaseline. Vaseline. Keep
I
the
think I have some
Vaseline on me.
Vaseline too. It's somewhere over here.
And keep a
Yes.
little batsy. Okay, so a lip. A lip is gonna always be a part of your personal style anytime.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
Oh my
What
god.
about you? What's the
I'm trying to
absolute for you?
think. I don't. So anytime I get dressed, if I'm going somewhere and I'm like dressed up, I will say I'm a fan of a cute little bag. I kind of have become like a quiet bag girl.
Yeah, I agree.
I've become a little bit of
I
a
be
quiet
checking for the
bag girl.
bags. I be like, okay, twin, I'll see you.
I got a little bit of thing for the bag. I
But it's
got
always this one though. It's a bag like this though.
yeah. Yeah, it's like I was a
It's
little
never a big
dainty
one. It's
little.
just like a.
And what's crazy is I have big bags and I'm just like I'm like, where am I going with this big ass bag? They just said like I have my collection of Telfies. I have a decent little collection of Telfies and I have a big Telfie. They're like for what they are, you know.
I just don't be getting into stuff like that. But hey, I love it for the people.
Yeah, I got a nice little collection of them. But I'm not big on shit being too hard to get. Baby, I'm giving you the money. I'm not getting in a lot of lines and queues and call me backs and you're number 9,000. I don't want it.
Listen, if I have to stand in line for anything, I'm not getting it.
And even what pisses me off more than standing in the actual line is waiting in the virtual line. Just sell it till it ain't no more. Why am I in a virtual line with
but but
3,074 people? Do y'all have
but
it or do you don't?
they don't. But that's the thing. They want to get the hype going because if I say I only have 500 and I got 3,000 people in line, then every single time I'm gonna have you. You're gonna keep coming back because you want to be number one. It's a mind
I'm
game.
getting out of the line every time. I
I'm
don't
not
like
even
stuff
getting
like
in it.
that. I don't be in them lines. I like to just be able to go to the
How about
site,
that?
add to bag, check out. If it's more than that, I don't know. But I mean, I do like me a little bag though. What Coach got going on? Coach always then had high quality bags, but that Tabby, I love her. I love my little Tabby. I'm ready to get another one.
You know who's my fave? Who I
Who?
will always rock with?
Who?
Kate Spade and Tory Burch.
Ooh, you have a preppy vibe. You have a preppy vibe. You have that like cute preppy like scholarly like yeah like
Because I'm not trying to get all the bags the other girls got. Now, I
yeah.
will fuck with a good YSL bag, but it's going to be the little small one. It's not going to be the big one.
What
But
do
I'm
I
definitely
mean?
going for the Tory Burch bucket bag. I'm
Yes.
definitely going for everything Kate Spade got because
Mhm.
who doesn't love Kate Spade? Along with her cologne, her perfume. Oh, she's amazing. That's
I
me.
haven't got into that. I need to get into the perfume of things.
Listen, oh, that's I'm telling you, I live for being quiet as hell and expensive as hell.
Yeah,
That's my goal.
I just like have I just like I have this weird thing too. I don't necessarily love being perceived too much. I think that's why
Yeah.
I'm also very comfortable in my tomboy thing because I feel like I just kind of like blend in.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
just be like,
yeah.
"Oh, you look like you play basketball," and I'm like, "Yeah, back in the day," and then it just keep moving on. Versus like, I don't like. And this might be rooted in something a lot deeper and insecure and growing up as a little dark skinned girl because being dark skinned wasn't cute all the time. This is new to being chocolate
Yeah,
and
it's
a
real
chocolate
new.
queen. Like growing up dark
Right, right,
skinned, it
right.
was not lit
The
like that.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I have this kind of like I kind of like to fade into the background until I decide to pop out, and then when I decide to pop out, baby, all eyes on me. But other than that, I don't like to just be perceived
Loud.
no matter what. Yeah, I don't like that. But I'm gonna throw a little bag on because I like. But if you know, you know. I'm that type of person who like, oh, she got the yeah, like with my shoe game, especially with my sneakers. Even though I'm like comment, I was about to say I'm coming down out of my sneakerhead game, but that's
You're
a
not.
lie. I got like
Hmm.
8 pairs of new gym shoes in the past like 60 days. It's
Yeah, and see, I'm
ridiculous.
trying to get back up in that level of like
Yeah,
sneakers
it's
and,
bad.
thrifting and looking expensive and being very quietly rich.
Yeah.
That's where
So
I'm at
this,
with it.
yeah, but I think my staple item is either a cute little bag
Mm-hmm.
or a pair of glasses. Or
Mm.
I'm gonna throw on a little pair of glasses. Now, for me, throwing a little pair of glasses is a complete optional. I'm just lying. I have near perfect vision. I don't need glasses for literally anything. Do I go and buy? Do I have a shelf full of glasses in my room? 100%. And I'm not talking sunglasses, clear frames, baby. I like them on my face. I like how I look.
Me, on the other hand, I'm like Sexy Red. I don't care what y'all gonna do. When it comes to some glasses, I'm gonna wear them because I
Me
can't
too.
see.
I can
I
see, but I'm
can't
gonna wear them
see.
too. I'm gonna wear them too. Sunglasses, and honestly, in this, I don't know if this isn't necessarily clothing, but I guess accessory because the clothing is what it is. Like I said when I started off this topic, I don't know a lot about fashion. I'm not a fashion girly. I just
Right,
know
right.
what I like, and I'm trying to develop a more unique sense of style that is unique to me. I don't care if it's popular or not, or trendy or not. If it is trendy, cool. If it's not, whatever. But one thing I'm always gonna have on is some gold. And usually I got on at least like 3, 4 rings. I don't have on any right now because I was at work and we can't wear a bunch of jewelry. But I'm gonna have on me some gold. I wear one gold chain every day. I'm having some kind of gold earrings. Maybe I have a gold grill that I need to get resized for my teeth. I'm gonna have on some gold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have on some gold. So it's either gonna be gold, glasses, or a bag. Those are my like. If I'm feeling cute, if I'm feeling like I'm trying to do it, I'm gonna have on a combination of those three things, if not all three of those things.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So,
I think we're gonna help the people find their personal style too.
or somebody gonna help me find mine. I
You already got it.
listen. This man of mine is a fashion icon, so I just let him
He is. He
dress
is.
me. He
He
be
is
putting
very,
it
very
all
much so.
together.
He always be
Very debonair, I'd be like,
like, cuz, relax, relax,
we're
cuz.
going to Costco, please. Because now I just look unhoused standing next to you. I literally had to leave him at home when I go to the grocery store. Because I'm like, I got on Mitch Mac socks and this hoodie got a bleach stain on it. Say, you can't come with me. Because you trying to do too much. You trying to act like this fashion week and I'm trying to go get a goddamn, the 2-pack of the ground turkey, 93%, 7% lean for $19.99 at the Costco.
He's trying to go to the runway. Okay. He's
He
on
got
the
he
run.
be in there pairing the colognes and please.
Yeah, that's not me. Because let me tell you
Please.
something. Let me tell you why I'm not doing that. Because as quickly as I walk outside, I'm trying to get back inside in
Right
pajamas.
back in.
That's it. I'm not trying
Right
to do
back
nothing.
in. And I just don't be wanting people all up in my face. I don't know. I just don't be wanting people all up in my face. I hate that. I hate
Collectively,
when
we're
I'm
just tired. We're tired.
yeah, please. I'm just trying to go undetected, in and out, thief in the night. That's it. Okay. Well, hopefully somebody out there, if you're trying to figure out your personal style this year, tune in, get in the comments, something like that. Let us know if you have
Yeah.
any tips or tricks for a young woman who is expanding. That sounds kind of crazy. Who is I don't know what
Exploring her personal style.
and who is I was saying expanded like I'm getting big, but expanding sounds crazy. Who is filling out and who is
No,
exploring
you're
new
not
body
feeling
shapes.
out. You are embracing
Brace.
your body as it changes, as you mature. So you just need to navigate this new space of like, you're about to be, it's about to be a wonderful time.
I don't like dirty 30.
Yeah, that sounds nasty.
I don't like dirty 30. I don't like 30 and thriving. I need a different catchphrase. Right now, I'm going with 30 don't hurt them. 30 don't hurt them. Like I'm
You,
trying to get the hurt
you
them to.
sound like your damn mama.
I'm trying to work on the delivery so that the thir and the her is what the 30 don't hurt them. 30 don't hurt them. 30 don't hurt them. It sounds a lot better in my head. I'm not doing a great job of articulating what I'm trying to
Yeah,
get
let's go
after.
back to the drawing board and we'll come back for another hashtag once we have it figured
I
out.
would
Because
love for
that's not it.
somebody to I would love for somebody to help me figure out my like catchphrase for 30 and
Yeah, we need to
dirty
catch right.
30 and 30 and thriving are out. Not
Yeah,
doing it.
30 and thriving is so like, what? I don't even remember my 30. Like we weren't even doing that back then. So like,
Yeah, I don't know, but okay. Well, bet. Well, that was fun.
yeah,
You know what time it is then. If you know where you're at, you made it this far, then baby, it's time for that young good and
and
ghetto.
ghetto.
And ghetto. Okay,
Get
what
to.
you got? Do you have good? Do you have a
Um,
good?
so my good is that I am so proud of myself. So proud of embracing rest as my weapon and untangling myself from the desire, the need, that personal expectation to show up in a particular way. This week, I have literally been like, oh, today I'm not going to work out because I'm going to focus on writing.
Mm,
This morning, yep, I will work out and I'm going to work out for 30 minutes and I am not going to bash what my body looks like. I'm not going to, talk about all the negative things like, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that. I am so proud of myself of embracing where
hmm.
I am and really just enjoying being and staying
I
present.
love that.
That's my good.
Okay, I love
Hmm.
that. That is a great good. Rest is very important.
So
Take a
important.
nap, nigga.
Listen, that's it.
My good this week is very simple. Wild blueberries.
Mhm.
Wild blueberries are good as fuck. If you ain't never, I'm sorry. And no, I don't know what the difference between a wild blueberry and a non-wild, a domesticated blueberry is. Apparently, wild blueberries come from like Norwegia or something like that. You can only get them frozen. Wild blueberries taste good. They taste amazing. They taste different. They're always the perfect amount of sweet. Baby, the way I be whipping them blueberries up in that oatmeal every morning with a little bit of maple syrup up in,
Well, you always,
they're
you
good.
always come out of left field. I love you so much.
They are good. I'm sorry.
Fucking
Wild
wild berries.
blueberries are
Hey,
good.
if you love it, I like it.
You
I'm
can
so
only get
glad.
them frozen because I went on my farmer's market era where I was buying all
Oh,
fresh
we not
fruit
at the
and
farmer's market no
produce.
more?
I still go to the farmer's market, but I'm not
Okay.
coming home with 2 bags of fresh fruit and vegetables because that shit
They go
goes
bad.
bad too fast. And
Yeah,
then I'd be
true.
pissed off. It
Yeah.
ruins the whole experience. So I
Yes.
chilled on that. I go and get some stuff. I got some apples from the farmer's market this past weekend. I'm trying to buy the things that are in season. I like that. That's my little hippie side. Yeah, I know I'm half hippie. Just let it be. I'm a little
Okay.
hood hippie. Let it be. Okay. So a part of my hippie side would like y'all to know the wild blueberries are amazing. And
Hmm.
I've been putting them in my oatmeal and I've been putting them in my chia pudding, chia seed pudding. And I enjoy both of those a lot.
Mm.
I also eat them
Mhm.
by themselves and I just drizzle them with a little honey. Anyway, that literally brought me so much joy. I had wild blueberry oatmeal every day this week for breakfast. And every morning it makes me so happy. I really I dance while I'm eating that oatmeal.
Twin, I'm so happy you are finding your place of good in
Thank
in
you.
in the wild berry street.
Thank you. A blueberry. A wild blueberry.
Oh, excuse me.
Specifically. Because I don't know about them other wild
Blueberry.
berries. I don't know about them other wild berries. I don't know nothing about no wild raspberry. Raspberries are a very bougie berry and they
But
piss
I
me
just don't
off.
understand what's wrong with the regular blueberries that you can get from Trader Joe's or Whole Foods.
So I get wild blueberries from Trader Joe's and Whole Foods too. They're just frozen. It's just in the
Oh,
frozen
frozen.
fruit
Okay,
section.
frozen. Got
Yeah,
you.
it's just a different. I don't know if breed is the right word. Like wild blueberries are not grown in the United States. So you
Oh,
can only get them frozen because they're
okay.
not
Got you.
naturally grown here, but they're different than a regular blueberry. They're like a little bit smaller and they have a slightly different taste. It still tastes like a blueberry, but they have a slightly different flavor. With blueberries, depending on if you get a good batch or not, or if they're in season or not, they could be real sour or they
Yes,
cannot be sweet. Just the
yes,
same way with strawberries. Like
yes.
sometimes they sweet, sometimes they not. But
Right.
with wild blueberries, because they're always frozen and they're always coming from the region, I forget where they're grown at, They always taste the same, and they just like the perfect little flavor
Gotcha.
profile. I really
No,
like them.
okay, very good.
I like them. What's
Whatever. No,
what's your
I think
ghetto?
it's great. I think it's great. We have our moments of ooh, shit. So,
Yeah, that's my little,
what's your ghetto, twin? What's your ghetto this week?
My ghetto is not as, rambunctious as usually, because usually somebody done greatly pissed me off and I save it for this moment. But thankfully I've had a pretty good week and nobody ain't really pissed me off that bad. But my ghetto is it's very ghetto to live so far away from most of your friends and from most of
Mhm.
your close friends because as we just mentioned, I'm in the midst of planning my 30th birthday and I'm planning it for out here and it's just like damn, I feel bad that I have to ask like if anybody wants to celebrate my birthday with me, my 30th, they have to come to me. Like none of my close friends are in California. And so I'm like, damn, I'm glad that me and all my friends are like thriving. Everybody moved away from home and living in their own cool states and starting their families and professions and all that stuff. Like all my friends are doing really well. But it's very ghetto that everybody lives so far away. Like literally all my close friends live in separate corners of the
The
country
world, yeah,
and exactly. And I'm
yeah.
like, that's so annoying because I'm trying to plan a celebration. And I'm like, realistically, like, yes, I want all my people to come and like, I want it to be a whole thing, but I'm not putting that kind of like stress on nobody to like mandate or like, oh, it's so important to me. Like, I don't want to put that guilt on somebody that had to make their way all the way to the West Coast. Like, I'm literally far from everything. Even my friend who live in Texas not even that close. Like, Texas low
It's
key still a
not.
nice little hop, skip, and a jump away. So I'm like, I've been trying to plan my birthday and I'm like reaching out to people, hey, let me know. I'm giving people, my birthday's in May. I've been talking to people
Mm-hmm.
about it since November, not because I'm just like so thirsty about it, but I'm trying to give people
Yeah,
enough
people.
time to adequately plan because I know everybody is going to have to travel. And so that's been kind of like frustrating because I just feel bad. I'm like, damn, it's not like we all it'd be different if I was like planning a trip and like we're all going somewhere, but just trying to get everybody to come to LA, which is also fun. Like I'm excited. I would love for people to come to LA. It's a lot of stuff to do here. But I'm like, damn. It just made me think like all my friends, like all my really close friends and my family, all of
Yeah,
y'all is far away. Like none of
yeah,
my community and my tribe is here, which sometimes
hmm,
gets a little, that's less than ideal. So
yeah,
that's my ghetto this week. I wish my people were closer to me
I'm sure.
geographically.
Yeah, I agree. And with that in mind, my ghetto is I don't like Chicago anymore. I'm fucking over it. Okay. I'm so damn over Chicago. Like, I love Chicago, but I'm definitely over it. I think that
Mm,
more and more I am like going to our topic of like learning who you are and where you thrive and what you love. Like, I have lately just been very much like, I miss the life that I had when I was in Texas. I
mm,
miss that slow life. I miss being able to sit on the patio and have a glass of champagne. I miss,
mhm.
just being slow. I feel
Yeah,
like in Chicago, New York is very much like that, but I think that that's just the life in New York. Like people know that's what you're getting in New
yeah.
York. Um, but for me, I think that I'm getting more and more closer to the idea of like, I'm so sick of let me just preface this by saying to anybody that's in Chicago, I love y'all. I think y'all are great, but I fucking hate the social scene in Chicago. I
Mm,
hate it. It's very
yeah.
ghetto. I feel like it's just a bunch of people who
I
are
don't know
like,
nothing about it.
see me, see me, see me. I'm a fucking cool kid. I'm throwing a party. We standing on couches. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's just fucking
Get
ghetto.
off them people furniture.
Get off these people's furniture. You are 52, still throwing brunch parties like we're 22. Like, go down to the golf course and go down to the range or some shit. I just feel like I'm just really getting to the age where I want a slowness in life.
Yeah,
And
that's everywhere though,
I
sis. And you know,
just
all the niggas,
sick of
all the
Chicago.
young
That's
folks
my ghetto.
has moved to Texas. All the young folks has moved to Texas, Dallas, and Houston specifically, but they even starting to trickle into Austin now. They down there and they be brunching, be a lot of hookah smoke in
But
the
and
air.
this is the thing. I feel like a lot of a lot of people go to Houston
Mm-hmm.
opposed to Dallas, because Dallas, if you go downtown, it's only like this little bitty portion where you're gonna
Yeah.
get that life that you want. But in Dallas, there are so many suburbs to where you can get a house, you can get a townhouse, you can do all
Mm-hmm.
those things. Houston is, I feel like, just very much a swampy party.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been to Houston once. I've been to Dallas
I love Dallas.
once.
Yeah, love it.
Dallas is very, but Dallas is more spread out.
Yes,
Like you got all the different little areas, and I
yes.
forgot what the arts
Plano,
area.
Frisco,
Yeah.
the Arts District, and all of those places have
Yeah.
downtowns. That's what's
Yeah.
like crazy.
Which is
So
cute. Which is very cute.
we'll see.
Yeah.
So
It's
yeah,
very cute. I see why people like Dallas. I see why people like Texas. Like I 100% get it. But Texas just be like too Texas be a little too dramatic. Everything it be one step from catastrophe in Texas. Like I don't like that. They'd be like, if somebody unplugs the grid, then I'm like,
that is the
what?
thing though. But I also feel like if you are a Midwesterner and you move to Texas, you'll be fine.
Yeah. But I thought that about myself too. But I'm gonna tell you something about that. I'm gonna tell you something about this little California chill that be coming. It's a different chill. It is a different chill. A 50-degree day in
Yeah.
California feels like 30. Like mental, like it doesn't
Yeah.
feel like 30. Like it's not as cold as 30 degrees, but it's as uncomfortable because
Hmm.
nothing about like even the buildings, like my apartment doesn't have any insulation.
Because it's not built for that, right? Like Texas, that's why they
Right.
get shut
So
down
when it's
because they
50
don't
degrees
know.
outside, yeah, when it's
Yeah.
50 degrees outside, it's like inside your house will literally be 35, 40 degrees because the wind is just
Yeah.
busting through the
Yeah.
walls.
Because they don't know how to like deal. But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like if I was to go back to Texas, I know how to handle Texas because
Mm-hmm.
they're so crazy. And I
Yeah.
know that y'all like I would never go outside if it was like, oh, it's like snowing. You don't go outside
Mm-hmm.
because they don't have no salt, they don't have no plows. You just sit in the house. But I know how to sit in the house. You know what
That
I
part.
mean? Like I know how to sit in the house. I'm not trying to be like, oh, let me go. Listen, I already went grocery shopping. I got my books.
They be clearing them aisles out.
Out.
My girl live in Austin. I guess it just like snowed or
Hmm.
rained, freezing rained
Hmm.
out there
Hmm.
last week or something. Baby, she showed me a picture of the damn Walmart. It's nothing on the shelves. You think it was
'Cause
an
they go
apocalypse.
crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you are a Midwesterner and you move to Texas, you are already prepared because they're not.
Yeah, that's fair.
You already know, like, oh, they said it's gonna be like 20 degrees. I'm gonna go to the grocery store 2 weeks before.
Baby, I already got my noodles and I already got my noodles. I already got my peanut butter and my jelly, baby. It's not a
That's
problem.
what I'm saying. You just double
Like,
because they
it's
go
here
crazy.
already. It's
Yeah,
here already.
exactly. They go bananas. But yeah, so that's my ghetto.
Yeah. Let's, it's never
Lord,
a
open the
wrong
door and let me get up
time
out of here.
to relocate. But you just got there. So you gotta chill for a second.
Yahoo!
You just got in your new place.
Bitch, I will leave tomorrow.
Fuck
Hear me when I
this
say,
place.
this place. I'm packing my panties. I'm out.
See, the panties is pre-packed. The panties is packed. Just in case, because I had a feeling.
I'm feeling this shit was coming. That should be the title of the podcast.
The panties is pre-packed.
This is pre-packed. What I got? You know,
That
up this
is
place. I'm out
great.
of here. I'm out of
And
here.
on that note,
Else, where do you go from there?
and
Out
on
of
that
here.
note, y'all make sure y'all follow us on all of our socials. Good and Ghetto
Oh,
the Pod on Instagram. Good and
mhm.
Ghetto the Pod on YouTube. You can find our personal socials on there too. But if you just want to keep up with the podcast, follow us there. I'm gonna put all that in the description. Yeah, be on the lookout. Visuals coming from now on. There will be a visual. There's going to be a YouTube video full episode every time now. So give me y'all feedback. Make sure y'all actually subscribe to the YouTube, like
Yes.
it, rate us on Spotify, leave a comment or a review, rate us on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to the podcast. Like, let's get this engagement up, baby, because we taking Good and
Yeah.
Ghetto to the moon. But
Moon, baby.
that's only if y'all help us out and if y'all listen, if
Yeah,
y'all love it. If you hate it,
for
maybe don't
sure.
put it, like, you can email me personally or you can slide it in the DM, but don't put it for everybody else to see. Like, if you don't like it, just hit me on, you know what I'm saying? Hit me on the hip. Hit me
Yeah.
on the hip with the feedback. That would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we love y'all. And if anybody told you today, I'm
Love
proud of
y'all.
you.
We're very proud of you.
Bye.
Bye.